you want to sit down or whatnot. It's gonna let you.
Oh, let me make sure my phone don't ring. Alright.
Alright. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hayseuss, and today I decided, hey, let me go ahead and switch it up a little bit. I did pet peeves one week. This week, let's do unpopular opinions. Number 5, inviting white people to the cookout is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm so sorry, y'all. I think we gotta stop doing this because it really makes no sense to, let this be a thing. Especially if, per se, a white person says something, out of the ordinary, and all of a sudden, you're back to really not liking that person. I think it's a very dumb saying. Just for the simple fact that, you say this to one person, I pretty much feel like they're gonna run away with that. And they're gonna feel the need to, say certain things out of pocket. I mean, I think one time, Gary Owens, the comedian, he said something about his daughter having nappy hair. And I remember on Twitter, there was a big backlash about it. Like, why would you say something about that? I mean, of course, he has a black wife and, nothing's wrong with that. I mean, he said what he said, but y'all can't forget him and Michael Rappaport and a lot of these other white people, y'all quick to invite them to the cookout. But, once they something like this, you regret it. And it's like, it's just an overall dumb saying. Like, but if y'all feel like y'all want to keep saying it, then go ahead. But, hey. Number 4, posting your significant other on social media is obsolete. I don't see why people really take that so serious, that they feel like their social media is, it should be a couple's social media. It really doesn't matter that much. I think it goes back to that meme that says, if you get played, you get played in peace. I mean, I really don't feel no need to go to my social media after I break up with somebody and all of a sudden I gotta delete this picture, delete that person, do this and do that. It's extra a lot of times. I think a lot of times when you're dating somebody, you need to try to figure out, do you really want to be with this person long term? Not really care too much about, what their social media page is, this and that, and who are you really trying to get approved by is the question. The people that you're trying to get approved by, they're not in your relationship. Work on the things that need to be worked on in a relationship and, care about something that's more important than, social approval. I mean, because I know a lot of times y'all break up with somebody and all of a sudden you had this friend and that friend. What happened to you and so and so? I don't want people in my business like that. That's just me. But I have found it that living that way and not having people in your business, nobody's ever asked me any questions. I wonder why. So that's my number 4. Number 3. I think this is real important, but I don't think nobody really pays this any attention. I think you should work on yourself before you get a new job. Because, whether it's your fault or whether it's not your fault or it's their fault, don't bring none of that to your new job, I think if you get a new job, that should be an opportunity that you, have a new opportunity, Start off fresh. Don't hold on to the things that, that may have got you away from the other job. Don't even worry about what's going on over there because that business is going to keep going. You need to make sure you're focused and, don't bring that same drama to that job, Don't become that, unreliable worker, I think plenty of times when we get a new job, we don't really look at it as a new opportunity. It's sometimes something in which, we're making this money again. We're back on the grind, but come on, y'all. I gotta value your happiness over just, getting a check. So really think that y'all need to think about that. When you leave a job, if you have one that's already, waiting for you and you already turned in your 2 weeks, spend that 2 weeks, kind of tuning out your regular job. But, you need to focus on how you're going to do things getting to your next job. Because a job is a job, A lot of times we need to get a career. Or if not, what you want to do, your dream job. But number 2, real leaders should always stay humble. This is basically going to anybody out there that may be a boss at a job or anything. You need to watch how you talk to your employees, man. You got to remember at one point you might have been in their position, and you know, a lot of times we forget that life is hard, and day by day we go through things, and you know, we don't have no control over it, and you never know the way that, you know, you talk to somebody, how that may affect them. I've been a boss before, and I've also been back at my regular position again, and you know, being a boss, you know, to me never was a situation in which, you know, I let get into my head. You know, it's always about treating people right, and I don't see what the big deal is when you know, you feel the need to belittle somebody in front of other employees or in front of, you know, the population that you work for. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You know, Snoopp, you around?
Yeah.
You remember we used to work together?
Uh-huh.
Have I ever disrespected you?
No, sirree.
And you know, for that, we always had, you know, a positive rapport. Me and everybody else that worked there, you know, love each other. That's the real feeling of a family. You can't sit here and you can't talk down on your staff and expect for them to always come to you. You know, it starts up here, man. You gotta always remember, if you're a real leader, stay humble. Don't be out there trying to be an asshole, because it's not hard to be. Number 1. Someone's opinion of me is not my business. I don't care who you are. If you have an opinion about me, good for you. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm on social media a lot, and you know, I'm all about them jokes. All I want to do is laugh. I don't get on there for nothing else but to laugh, because it's fantasy. And you know, a lot of times people, you know, they get offended by me, and a lot of people, they have stuff to say about me, but you gotta think about it. People are brave enough to say things about you to other people. Pretty much shows you where they're at. You know, they're not, you know, brave enough to say it to you. And even if they do, come on now, it's not your job to fix other people's insecurities. So, I'll tell you like this, man. Any opinion, any negative that any of y'all may be facing out there, oh well, let them fix their own problems, baby. You need to make sure that you out here doing what you got to do to become successful. And all you out there that, you know, have something to say about, you know, your boy Hayseuss and your girl 2Ps, we don't give a damn. You want to know why? Because we out here working on being consistent. And as I look at the schedule, we about 9 episodes deep within our challenges and trivia, and you know, we about 8-9 episodes deep into our top 5s, and we still got more to come. So all y'all need to remember, whatever you out there doing, don't let somebody else's opinion get the best of you. So just letting y'all know, it's been your boy Hayseuss. We really appreciate all the support we get out there, and for every support that we get, that's the more we think about raising the bar, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been your boy Hayseuss, and we are out.